Okay, our points of emphasis today, um, we truly just wanted to create the energy that we did not create last week in our one exhibition game that we got to play, and I'm supremely proud because we faced some adversity this week in our practices because we had to start the week on Monday with 2 hours of watching Rockhurst film from last week, and I was very, very happy with the way that a very young team accepted that and accepted criticism and accepted being coached hard for 2 or 3 days after that. And and they pulled together. I think they really, I was just telling the locker room, I recognize these girls today. I didn't recognize them last Saturday. And so just steps taken. Now our biggest thing is we have to go out and we have to repeat that, just keep taking one step at a time and hopefully not be a team that we have to relearn lessons throughout the season, but learn them one time and then move forward. But I challenged our girls for another low turnover game. Very happy with that. I don't know when the last time was that we had single-digit turnovers in an ORU women's basketball game. If JC was here, JC would say, well, it's when she was playing. But I'm very happy with that stat. I'm very happy with the number of turnovers that we forced as a result of our defensive energy and stuff today. And we stayed with our zone throughout the game. When you're doing it in the half court, I certainly didn't want to come across like we were trying to pick up full court and trying to beat a dead horse with what we do, but that's going to be a big part of this team's identity for this year, and we're just at a point that when we have a chance to continue to get better and put a lot of different combinations together, we just have to do that, because again, we're preparing for March. And so, and I was very happy watching some of the progression of the girls. We had some really good first-year moments today of girls playing our defense like an upperclassman. So very excited about that. Happy with the way that we shared the ball today. We had 19 assists. I think it's been a long time since we've seen a stat like that in our box score as well. And yeah, well, JC would say she had 19 in a game, so yeah, with JC, well, I'm going to start bringing JC in here. Yeah, because that way she'll just tell you herself. But no, you all don't know, but just I know behind the scenes, we did a lot of maturing and growing up this week, and I think the byproduct of that was what happened on our floor today. So I'm a happy coach. X's and O's still have to have polish and things like that, but just the energy and I think the unity that we brought together today was our big step forward from last week.
Okay. Coach, balance scoring attack from you guys today. 5 players in double figures. Has to feel good for you to get the lid off the basket after last weekend.
We at the start of the third quarter, I think Faith had a missed layup, and then maybe the next possession Maria had one, and I kind of did the stern mom look, like, no, let's not start this again. But I thought from top to bottom, I thought we just finished so much better today. I thought last Saturday our offensive rebounding was poor, just because we didn't know when the shot was going up. It was going up so fast. And today, the shots that were being taken, I think everyone on the floor and everyone on the bench all knew that that was the right shot to take. So obviously transition is hopefully going to be a big part of who we are throughout the season. And so we have to be finishers. But yes, we knew it would go in, Russell. We knew it would, we didn't need to really work on layups in practice, but we wouldn't have known that by last Saturday. So.
Maria and Faith, it looks like y'all both led the team in points, and then we had Dorca and Maria following shortly. How does it feel?
I'm proud of my teammates. I feel like we executed really good on offense. Like Coach said, the first game against Rockhurst, we kind of rushed the shots, but today we just really went through the offense, and if the shot was open, we made it a good shot. So.
Brenda, you were really aggressive today. Being able to shoot the three in transition when you had it, being able to make some pull-up jumpers. Is that a part of the game that you really want to key on when you have an open shot to play with?
Oh, yeah, that's what I do. I mean, this week in practice, my shot was off a little bit. I'm a little surprised today, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, that's just what I do. I mean, I have the green light to do that. Coach gave me the green light, so I'm sure she's comfortable with those shots.
did that first
You have to
game?
learn how to play it off, though. Like, oh yeah, I expected every one of them to. We'll get her a little experience doing this.
Bria, did those first 2 shots going down, was that kind of just confidence and, hey, the lights are on, the first
Big
2 went down?
confidence.
Did that change your game from the offense and the defensive side?
Yes, it did. Yeah, those shots, they gave me more energy, but most importantly, Coach told us to focus on the defense and the offense will come. So great defense, got the good shots on the other end, good outcome.
I asked this to Coach Sutton last night, but I'll ask you this afternoon as well. You've got a young team, and you only have 3 other home games this half of the season.
Right.
How do you think that's going to play out?
Well, hopefully the team that our fans get to see when we get home more often in January and February just looks like a more veteran team than we do right now. You know, we're very green, you know, right now in a lot of positions, and we're going to get tested away from the Mabee Center. I'm really happy with protecting our home court here wherever we can, but we've got a heck of a tough schedule, you know, coming up in November and December. But what we really learned about each other this last week, I believe, and then and seeing what comes, you know, when we make those sacrifices for each other. If we'll continue to do that in November and December, we're going to have a very exciting and more mature team to watch come January and February. And we always look forward, of course, to coming home and being here with conference play and everything. But I would just say too that there's just a lot of excitement here on campus right now with everything that's going on athletically. I know I need to get us out of here because we just kicked off with men's soccer against Denver. And so we need to all be following that and know what's going on. But I would just say that true blue pride right now. I mean, we were there at the men's game last night in force and enjoying that. And it's just it's an exciting time. And the investments that we are all making right now in our programs right now are going to, you know, with Coach Sutton's young guys too, they're going to pay off for the next several years. So I feel like we're stepping over that threshold right now, and it's a good first step today.
Coach, my last question for you, just an update on Jordan Gilbert. Saw that earlier today. No boo. This has to be a good sign going forward. And will she travel with you guys to Grand Canyon?
Absolutely. You know, Jordan was a huge part. If you kind of watch that second layer of what's going on, Jordy was probably our biggest voice on the bench
Always.
and had everyone, always the biggest.
Always.
But, yeah, thanks, Britt. And, but she had everybody on the bench extremely tuned in, and that kept the game energy up today because everyone who checked in was ready to go, and Jordy had a big part of that today. We would love to say that we're going to get her some minutes at Grand Canyon. It probably won't happen. It probably won't be until the Mayor's Cup game next Friday that we get her for the first time, and I'm literally going to be pulling reins like this because, of course, she's going to think that I'm released, I'm 100%, and it's going to take a little while. But it'll just be good to get that feeling of having her out there again. She's making good progress. Thanks, Russell.